good. Cool. Yo, what is up? We're back. Phil, we're back. What's up, man? What's up? We are back. HML 31. What's up, man? What's going on? Yo, we're back. We are back. Feels good. Tuesday, January the 19th, 2021, the Daily Crow. We're officially back in the stew. Feels really, really good. Got back late yesterday. And it feels good. I missed you guys. Honestly, I missed you guys a lot. I really did. This has become like a real part of my daily routine. We'll let everybody file in. I'll kind of announce how today's show is going to go. But yeah, we'll let everybody kind of file in. Like I said, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a great Tuesday. If you missed it this morning, podcast dropped. This morning, episode 362. Obviously talking some basketball tonight with the game. You see the sign behind me, beat Missouri. Gamecocks taking on Mizzou at 7. Also, we are 1 month away from opening day. And because of that, you see, should I bring these shirts back, by the way? The Hail to the King, Mark Kingston, got the baseball cap on. Love it. We are 1 month away from opening day. So baseball content on the show today as well, breaking down the starting pitchers. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. I'm excited. I'm fired up, obviously, here on a Tuesday, guys. I appreciate you all tuning in. So Mike Hall, appreciate it. It was a great vacation. Had a really good time with the fam. We got to go to Universal Studios and hang out in that great Florida weather. And it was fun. But I'm definitely glad to be back after. For sure. So, Elizabeth Ballard, appreciate you tuning in. Jacob Rogers, what's going on? Braden Tripp says, who's in a worse position right now, future-wise, Carolina or Tennessee? I'd say Tennessee, man. Anytime you have like in some NCAA violations, South Carolina's just trying to get back to being good. We don't have those problems. So I'd say Tennessee's in a worse spot, to be honest with you. So, and the great news with us is like we don't have any crazy expectations. Like we should be this program. That's kind of what Tennessee, I feel like I was almost like fighting right now. Is like they feel like at least they should be the 90s version of Tennessee. Like they're trying to get back to that. And so that's putting even more pressure on the next coach. And that's putting even more pressure on their program. Versus South Carolina, it's like, yeah, we had that run under Spurrier, but like, nobody's putting those unfair expectations on us, I guess I should say. So again, we got everybody filed in here, letting you guys know how the show's going to go today. Taking your questions, comments, calls, by the way, 843-790-3377. I'll go ahead and open up the phone lines and put that in the chat. Going to go live noon to 1, though. I know the press conferences start at 1 o'clock. I've got a lot of stuff to do today with basketball, with baseball, with the pressers. So the pressers are probably going to last till like 3 o'clock. I can't justify staying live until 3 o'clock. I just can't do it. So noon to 1, I'm going to be covering the press conferences, obviously posting all the comments, stuff like that. But I'm probably going to go get a workout in the meantime. Like there's other things. I got to make graphics. There's other things to do. So to let you guys know, I'm not going to be covering the press conferences, at least on the Daily Crow, at 1 o'clock. We're going to go noon to 1 as normal. You guys watch the presser wherever you want. It's going to be on YouTube. I know Gamecocks Athletics is showing it and all that. But just to let you guys know, again, I'm sorry if you're disappointed, but going live noon to 3, that's a huge chunk of the day. I just can't justify it. We got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of graphics to make, a lot of content to make. So I need to be able to not be sitting in this chair for that entire 2-hour plus segment of the day. But again, appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. Taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. I'm opening up the phone lines right now. We got a lot to talk about, obviously. Guys, we haven't talked since Thursday, at least on this platform. So a lot to get into. Taking your questions, comments, calls, guys, whatever you got. You want to talk football? You want to talk baseball? You want to talk basketball? Whatever it is, we can get into it. The phone lines are open, 843-790-3377. Billy Parton, you hear Tennessee is considering Muschamp. No way. No way that's a reality. So let's go ahead and jump to the phone lines here. Yo, Justin, what's up, man? How are you?
Doing fine, Chris. How about you?
I'm doing well. Appreciate you calling in.
You're welcome, man. Hey, Chris, I was surprised yesterday that Tennessee fired football coach,
Yeah, no, that's wild. I mean, I heard about it like a month ago. One of my really good buddies is Brad Crawford, and he's close to everything, and obviously he has sources, whatever. But it was kind of the hot rumor, right, that he was going to be fired. But yeah, to see it actually go, Tennessee's in just a world of hurt, man. They've got all kinds of issues. I mean, it's, I joke with buddies about this, and I just say, I know it's frustrating at times, a lot of times here lately being a Gamecock fan, but imagine being a Tennessee fan, like feeling like your program should be good. You feel like your program should win a lot of games. You've done it before. You've won national championships, and you're as bad and down and out as Tennessee is. Like, nobody expects anything of Carolina. So, like, if we go win 9-10 games, that's like a surprise to people. Like, we have no pressure. You know what I mean? Versus a Tennessee where, like, again, or like being a Florida State fan, being a Texas fan. It's just like, I can't imagine the frustration of feeling like you should be at that level and you're not even close to it. So, hey, I'm just hoping South Carolina capitalizes on it. I hope we steal some of their recruits and their players, whatever. I mean, hey, it's a business and who gives a damn? You know what I mean? Hopefully we get those guys. So,
yeah, I agree, Chris. And Chris, the thing about it is, if we could get that wide receiver who did commit yesterday, I think Stock has a chance to get him,
Yeah. Carolina was a big player in him. And I think Jalen Hyatt, too. I think that's a name to keep an eye on that's at Tennessee. That, certainly you think with their coaching staff turnover, you definitely think they're going to have guys at the transfer portal. And, Jalen Hyatt might be a name. You never know. That might be a name. So, trust me, Shane Beamer and the boys are on top of it much more than we are already. That's something I'm imagining. I'm imagining they're making a lot of phone calls. So.
Oh yeah, and Chris, you got who? If you're a soccer fan, you don't want to see teams how you coach Carolina, coach, because that's not a good look for soccer,
Right. Yeah. No, for sure. I think they'll be okay. But I mean, you make a good point. No, I'm excited for the direction, though, overall, man, honestly. I'm excited what Beamer and them are doing. You saw the video from Gamecock football last night and just the culture overall. We got one more assistant to go with the offensive line coach, but there's a real positive vibe around Gamecock football, man, and it's been a while, I think, since that was the case. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, me too, Chris.
Well, yeah, Justin, hey, man, I appreciate the call. Look forward to it as always, and, we'll be doing it all week, man, so feel free to call back in for sure.
Okay. Thank you, Chris.
So, all right, brother.
Man.
Take care. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
All right. Thanks, bro. Yeah, for sure. 843-790-3377. Phil, I saw you called in. If you want to call back in, phone lines are open. 843-790-3377. Yes, the women last night beating Arkansas. Great win. Is it a surprise? I mean, I expect Dawn Staley's crew to win every game. So wake me up when we get to the Final Four. That's kind of the way. And it's not meant in like what's the word I'm looking for? I don't mean it in a sense of like being, insulting them. Just saying, like, we're that good. And it feels good to have a team that's that good. Let's go back to the phone lines here.
Colby.
Hey, yo, Colby, what's up, man?
Oh, what's going on, man?
Just hanging out, bro. Appreciate you calling in.
Oh, yes, sir. It's been a minute.
It has. It feels good to be back in the studio, man. It was a great vacation, but I was itching to get back. I mean, this is honestly, I was talking to somebody about this about an hour ago. This is honestly one of my favorite times of the year because we're a month from opening day. We got basketball going. People think there's a lot of content in football season, which there is, but there's a ton of content now with both the sports in full play. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that the worst of the whole COVID thing is behind South Carolina basketball. And yeah, I'm fired up, man. It's exciting. It's exciting for sure. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate you calling in, man. What's on your mind? What's going on?
So first thing, you went to Universal, right?
I did, yeah.
Is that where you went?
Yeah.
You tried the beer ball. What is it? The butter ball.
The butter beer. Yeah, the butter beer. Yeah.
Oh man, dang, my mouth's drooling thinking about it.
It was okay. It was okay. It was like drinking candy. Like I shared it with my brothers and my parents. Like I don't know that I'd want to drink an entire one by myself, to be totally honest with you. But I didn't get the frozen one either. I heard the frozen one is the better one. So I got the regular butterbeer. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to try the OG regular. So I'll have to go back now. I actually bought a season pass because I was like, damn, we're going to be there for 4 days. It's cheaper than buying a 4-day pass. So maybe I'll go back this summer and try the frozen.
Yeah, man. You take those little shots of Fireball, slide it in your shoe, and mix it in there.
Yeah, well, my family doesn't drink, so that's the thing. My family doesn't drink, so I didn't put any alcohol in it. But I have definitely heard that throwing some shots in it makes it very good. So.
Oh yes, sir. But anyways, just wanted to get on here and poke a little fun at Tennessee. I start classes tomorrow, and my professor is a huge Tennessee fan, and just want to get your thoughts on me walking in with a McDonald's bag full of singles in there and handing it to him. Where
are you a student at? Just curious.
Tri-County, right up here near Clemson.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, no, that'd be funny. That'd be very funny. That story's wild, man. And it's funny because we all know it happens at every school, but to get that careless with it is just wild. I mean, just wild.
Why don't you just hand him a box of Jordans at that point?
Right.
Just say,
right.
Put a bow on it. I mean,
is it that hard to give him a Visa gift card? I guess cash is untraceable, though. I don't know. I don't know.
Apparently it is, especially when it's got the golden arches on it.
That's true. That's very true. No, I think that'd be funny. For sure. So, I don't know. I'd love to make a T-shirt with like the McDonald's logo and something poking fun at Tennessee, but I don't know. I don't know if we could. I don't think we could use the McDonald's logo legally.
Yeah. Put the Tennessee T in yellow instead. You say I'm loving it underneath it.
That's good. Hey, that's fire. Honestly, that's a good idea. No, it's definitely fun to poke at Tennessee. I'm shocked at how much of a world of hurt they're in. Because just going back, first game of the season, they beat South Carolina, and I'm thinking to myself, God, Tennessee is back. Here we go. This is going to be a team we have to compete with and deal with. And now you look and you're like, man, like, are there many Gamecock fans that aren't going to chalk Tennessee up as a W? I mean, really? So, yeah.
Well, you see, my biggest thought was when you're going back into this, back when we were 2010, 2011, 2013, 2012, all those years, it was us, Florida, and Georgia, right? And now you're underneath them plus Tennessee.
Right.
You were wondering, like, are we going to rise to their expectations or are they going to drop to us?
Right.
You're seeing Florida's DBs are sliding out of there. Tennessee just went down the toilet. You're like, yo, they're coming down to our standard. So it's not like we're having to reach for them.
Right.
They're going to meet us halfway and make these a ball game.
Yeah, they're literally imploding from the inside, which is wild.
Yeah, I mean, back when we were great, it wasn't like we were some powerhouse. It was just a power 3 for the East. It's not like we're asking for the world. We just got to get above Tennessee again and be relevant when we play Florida and Georgia.
Well, and that was my point. And that was my point. I don't know if you follow on Twitter, but I kind of was taking questions and, somebody was asking about Kentucky. And that was my whole point with that. And, a fan tried to make a point of, we've lost 6 or 7 at Kentucky and they're bringing this many starters back and they have more. I'm like, dude, I don't care. Like, if you want to be the program that we all want to be, Kentucky should be one of those games we chalk up as a W. Like, I'm just over this school of thinking that Kentucky is in any world some toss-up. Like, you get them at Willie B, too. And I'm not saying that, if South Carolina loses to Kentucky this season, it's, oh, my God, fire Shane Beamer. Of course it's not. But that should just be a game you should win. Like, I don't know any other way to put it. Like, that should be a game you win. Bottom line, I don't care what Kentucky's got going on. You know what I mean? Like, you talk about the SEC East hierarchy. You can't go to any Gamecock club meeting. You can't talk to a fan. You can't talk to a booster and convince them the program is on the right trajectory or in the right spot. Losing to Kentucky, you just can't do it. You just can't. Bottom line. So, yeah, dude, like that SEC East hierarchy is a real thing. So, and I think that was, another thing that kind of bothered people about Will Muschamp and the direction of the program and making progress, quote unquote, making progress. What is that? Well, where do you fall in the SEC East hierarchy? And when you saw Tennessee pass you, a team that you feel like you had really passed them for like the greater part of 2010 to 2018? I mean, really? So,
yeah.
And I mean, I agree with you, man. It's about like climbing up that SEC East hierarchy. And we all know South Carolina is not on the level of Florida and Georgia. That's a given, at least not right now. But, man, once you start letting teams like Tennessee and Kentucky pass you by, Mizzou, like, you know, where do you fall? That's the question. Where do you fall? So, yeah. But, no, I mean, I love to see it. I mean, I'm not one of these people. Like, there's some people that Tennessee is their most hated team. I'm not – I don't really fall in that camp. But, I mean, I don't like them by any stretch of the imagination. So, I love seeing it personally. You know, hey, they were cheating. They got caught. Like I said, I just hope we can take advantage and take a couple of their recruits. And, you know, if any of their players want to hit the portal and, you know, want to come to Carolina, I mean, hey, if they fit, let's go. So, we need some ball players. So, why not?
Oh, no. What does it say? I mean, congratulations to A'ja Wilson. But what does it say to the program of South Carolina? I don't know if it's just 2020, we're just progressive, but one of our first statues, other than George Rogers, is a women's basketball player. That just shows that she's either that good or every other sport is just that bad.
No, I think we have. I mean, I'm thinking specifically, man, on the baseball side of things. I think we have a ton. I don't think it speaks to like, oh my God, we just don't like the state of the program is terrible and we don't have any great athletes to recognize that. That's the one thing I will say that's crazy about South Carolina athletics is like, you know, baseball's in its own category. We have great tradition in baseball, which is one of the reasons I love Carolina baseball. Like, we truly are that shit in baseball. But even with football and basketball, like, we really haven't been all that great. Like, the history, like, we've had great players. We don't have a lack of players. Like, we've had fantastic players come through here of people that you could put up statues. I don't know why South Carolina, especially on the baseball side, is so bad at recognizing its tradition and its history and its great athletes because, you know, we all hate them. I hate them, but you go to Clemson Stadium. Like I've gone the last 2 years for the Carolina Clemson baseball game. You go to Clemson Stadium, you go to Doug Kingsmore. They've got literally posters of every team that's ever gone to the College World Series. I'm like, dude, why are we not? I went to LSU. I went to Alex Box. Like, just walked around it. And I'm like, dude, they have plaques for like every great player, basically. Everybody that's made like all SEC. Definitely everybody that's played in the big leagues. I'm like, bro, we would cover the stadium in that. Like, what? Like, the fact that you can go to a game at Founders Park and not know that a guy like Jackie Bradley Jr. played here, or a guy like Justin Smoke, who's my all-time favorite Gamecock baseball player, played at Carolina, or a guy like Phil Disher, or a guy like Christian Walker. Like, why are these guys not enshrined in some? We have the Michael Roth bullpen. That's literally it. And we have Ray Tanner's number retired. How can you walk into Founders Park and not know Whit Merrifield played at Carolina? How is that possible? Like, I just don't understand it. So, like, the A'ja Wilson statue, sick, very well deserved. Maybe Sindarius Thornwell deserves one. I definitely know that Alex English deserves one. That's an NBA Hall of Famer. Like, I don't know why we're behind on that, why we're not. You know, I mean, I know people may balk at this. I would name the field after Spurrier, or I would name something. I know he has the indoor facility, but like, I'm just saying there's a lot of great athletes and coaches. And hey, some people might not agree with this. I'd put a statue of Ray Tanner outside of Founders Park because he literally built the program. Whether you like him, hate him, I know we don't all agree on his job as AD. And I trust me, I'm right there with you. It's tough for me to say negative things about Ray Tanner because I'm a baseball dude and I appreciate what he did on the baseball field. He ain't cut out to be an AD. I'll look forward to the day that he resigns. You know, it's just, I don't think it's a good fit. But none of that takes away from what he did on the baseball field at Carolina. I mean, Carolina was a top 5, top 10 program for 20 years because of him. Like, literally every single year, it was a no-brainer. Hey, we're hosting a regional, bottom line, period. Every single year. So, I mean, I think he deserves a statue. So, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take or what the solution is. But, no, I love to see A'ja Wilson getting a statue. But we've got a ton of players that need to be recognized. Tons. And, I mean, again, my mind goes to the baseball side of things. Baseball is the one sport we actually have tradition in. Why don't we flaunt it? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why don't we flaunt it a little more? Like, if nothing else, put up a plaque of these dudes. I don't know. Like, I know you got the little national championship logos and all that, but like, dude, come on. Like, let's flex it a little bit, you know? So, I don't know.
Yeah, I always thought it'd be kind of cool. You know that iconic photo of the dog pile at the second one with everyone jumping on top? I thought it'd be cool to make that a big old statue. Just make make it of all of them jumping on top of each
Or,
other.
dude, make a statue of the picture of Whit Merrifield lifting his arms when he hit the walk-off. Like, why not? That's a great one. That's a great one. But I really think it should be Tanner, man. They're at minimum, I think there should be a statue of Tanner. And again, I know people may balk at that and say, oh, his time as an AD, but dude, like because there's so many great players you could put statues of, in my opinion. Tanner's the mastermind behind it all, though. Like, if it wasn't for Ray Tanner, none of that would have happened. So that's my opinion. But dude, yeah, there's plenty of players that need to be recognized. So yeah. But yeah, man.
Put it in all caps as coach underneath his statue.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you definitely put him in like the uniform with the cap on. It would be a baseball thing. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be enshrined for his time at AD, unless Shane Beamer goes on to win a national title. Then we'll say, okay, all right, we forgive you. We forgive you for the Muschamp debacle.
All right, I'll let you get off the line, man. It's good talking to you.
Yeah, man, great chat, and I appreciate it.
All right, see ya.
Thanks, brother. Take care. Great stuff. 843-790-3377. Phil, I keep missing your call. If you want to call back in, be sure to do so. Phone lines are popping here on a Tuesday. We got the Missouri game tonight. We got baseball content on the podcast. I'll probably break down relievers tomorrow on the show, as well as recap the game that will go on tonight. We've also got the Daily Crow pregame show, 6 to 6:30. So I'll take all your questions, comments leading into that game tonight. Also, where's my mind going? Oh, just to let you know, we will go live until 1 o'clock, and then I will cut it off. I know the pressers start at 1 o'clock, and we're going to hear from Torian Gray and Luke Day and all these newest, and Clayton, or not Clayton White, Jimmy Lindsay. We're going to hear from all these assistants. I'm not going to stay live until 3 o'clock. I will be covering it on social media. I'll be making graphics. You guys know how it goes. But got a lot of stuff to do today, a lot of content to get out. Probably going to get a workout in the meantime as well. So can't justify staying live sitting in this chair till 3 o'clock. But we'll go live normal, noon to 1 every single day. Yeah. So again, appreciate you all tuning in. 843-790-3377. If you do want to call in, we are hot and running here on a Tuesday. AJ Bowers, we need a Connor Shaw statue. I mean, how many quarterbacks in our history can say they did what he did? I agree with you 110%. Let's get crazy with the statues. Just start throwing out statues everywhere. I love it. One of the things, dude, I remember when I played at Newberry, we would go to PC to party. We would go to Presbyterian College, which that little horseshoe, that was a phenomenal time, by the way. But they've got a ton of statues on campus. I always thought that was so cool. Let me get to some of the questions. O'Brien Funderburk, 4-star wide receiver Jordan Mosley, decommitted from Tennessee and is trending towards Carolina. I love it. I saw that. I love it. Nick Marshall, my dad's a big Tennessee homer. First thing this morning, I sent him a plethora of Pruitt McDonald's memes and photos. You got to love that. You got to love that. Oh, we've also got some big-time merch dropping this week, guys. I'm really, really and you know what? I'll actually tease it. You guys, let me know, do you guys want to see it? Do you guys want to see it? I'll kind of tease. I haven't even put it on a T-shirt yet, but I'll show you guys the logo. Austin Amick, yes, I went to Newberry College, played baseball there from 2009 to 2012. Baker B90, I don't think I saw your question. Let me scroll back up. Sorry, I was just on the phone, didn't see it. No, just type it again. Just type it again if you don't mind. Type it again if you don't mind. Elizabeth Power going to North Greenville. We had Jesus statue. Oh, gotta love. Hey, definitely trying to get up to Greenville and actually do an interview with Trey Dyson, Landon Powell, all the homies. Matt Williams is up there. Logan Chapman's up there. Who's the other guy? Jordan. I forget his name, but he's up there too. Andy Cohen went to Newberry, much older class of 01. Yeah, you were there when it was the Indians. The Indians. Oh, I actually did see it. I apologize for not answering. Baker B90, do we beat Mizzou tonight? You got $100 to bet. Who you betting on? I'll take Carolina +6. I'm not, and let's check to see if the lines move. I was surprised it was that big of a spread. Again, Mizzou's 8-2, but they're 2-2 in the SEC. Like, I don't really view them as some juggernaut. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't. Let's see if the line has moved at all. Well, down to 5.5. So it's moved a little bit. Not a ton. Down to 5.5, though. So, all right, let's go back to the phone lines here.
Jordan Cooper.
Hey, yo, Jordan, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Going well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Yes, I had a question for you. would you like the South Carolina High School League's first African American executive director, Jerome Singleton, to be a guest on your podcast to talk about his mission for high school student athletes to attend college?
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Yeah, I absolutely do. I think that'd be awesome.
Okay. Well, what's a good email address he can reach you at?
Yeah, it's the so just do the Spurs Up Show at gmail.com. The Spurs Up Show at gmail.com. A lot of people forget the for some reason.
Okay. Yeah. Now, who am I speaking with?
Do what? Say it again. Yeah.
Who am I speaking
with?
This
is Chris. This is the guy. This is the guy behind it all. So.
Okay, cool. Chris, what's your last name?
Yeah, Phillips.
Oh, Chris Phillips. Okay, okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, I will give him your name and number. Then I will let him know that you would like him. Well, would like him on your.
Yeah, definitely. Just shoot me an email, and I can send over my personal cell on that, and I do all my interviews via Zoom. So we'll just send him the link, and yeah, I definitely, like I said, I'd love to have him on. So.
Okay. That sounds good. Yeah. Spurs Up. I saw you had my friend Jamario Brown on
there. Yeah. Jamario's awesome. Yeah. No, he was great. It was a great time. So yeah, would love to, man. It'd be awesome.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that'll be good, and I will send your contact info to him. And what are your plans for spring practice or spring training? What are the Gamecocks doing now?
As far as football, or are we talking baseball, or what's
for football?
I mean, we'll cover spring ball. I mean, I won't be at any of the practices or anything, but hopefully we have a spring game, and we're just kind of. I know the guys are working out right now, but I think we're all just kind of waiting on what the spring practice schedule will be. I don't think they'll start practicing until late February, early March, probably. So yeah, just kind of wait until that point. So we'll kind of adjust accordingly and see what happens. But hopefully we have a spring game. That's my fingers crossed for a spring game, and they actually let fans in. That's my hope. So.
Okay. Well, hopefully that'll be good. Yeah, my cousin actually, he just stepped down from his post as the inside linebackers coach, Rod Wilson.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. He just stepped down from his inside linebacker. Yeah, so he's probably going to go back to coaching in the NFL or back to working for the family business. But we'll see. What he does. So
yeah, for sure.
Cool. But yeah. Feel free to contact me if you need help with anything else. I'm a former aide to Jeb Bush, Nikki Haley, and Rick Perry, and I got a scholarship to law school too. And I'm helping out my family businesses now. But I'm a consultant too now. But I just went to law school so I can have something extra to fall back on.
Yeah, for sure.
But I was just making sure that you knew that I was there for you if you need anything or whatever. So just let me know. This is my cell number, and I will make sure he has your contact info too, and he should be reaching out to you soon.
Okay, awesome, man. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
You too, Chris.
All right, thanks. Take care. I don't think he was calling in for the Daily Crow. That's hilarious. I did not expect that. That was just very random. Yeah. So okay, well, you guys kind of heard that, I guess. Whatever. So that guy calling in, I don't think he realized we were live. Will Collins, who's the O-line coach? I don't know. I hope it's Travell Wharton. The question is, does he want the job? I know he's in the NFL, but if he wants it, they ought to give it to him. Bottom line, Travell Wharton. Yeah. So, let's see. Yeah, that was funny. Roy McCall. Yes, this is Apex right here. ApexArtandDesign.com. ApexArtandDesign.com. So, Webster, what's the roster for tonight? Not 100% sure. The question for me is Alonzo Frank. Do we get him back? So. You guys taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377, 843-790-3377. Sedarius Days, we need a 3.0 report card. You will get it once they announce the offensive line coach. I will give that full report card and grade the staff as a whole. So I promise you that's coming. Scott Stamey, what's going on? Like I said, Phil, I know you called in a couple of times. If you want to call back in, 843-790-3377. John Gibbs, can you make 2010 and 2011 Natty baseball attire? No copyright issues. So I actually let me just go to it. Let me go to this. You guys want me to bring back the baseball merch? That's the question. I have baseball merch. Believe it or not. I don't know if, and here's the thing. I made this way back in 2010. Way back in 2010. Let me show you guys this. If you guys want me to bring it back, I will gladly do it. I don't even have it on the store anymore. Gosh. I'm looking it up right now. Oh, I don't even have it published anymore. Jeez, that's sloppy. All right. So, because you're talking about the back-to-back, you're talking about the back-to-back national. I've actually got a Kiss the Rings t-shirt. If you were with us in the OG days, I'm talking the armchair days, you remember that. The Kiss the Rings t-shirt. Brian Welch, you need to make a most random top 10 list for the Spurs Up Show moments. Number 1, that call. Number 2, Sling Blade. Number 3, the Foods Up Show Daily Crow edition. Number 4, viral drunk. I wasn't drunk. Like, I don't know how many times. Trust me, if I was drunk, you would know. I wouldn't be able to form a sentence. Did I drink that day? Yes, but I was not drunk. I was in a state of rage. That's what people don't understand. I was not drunk that day. So I'm just letting you know. I'd tell you if I was. I have no shame in the game. If I was drunk, you'd know it. You'd know it, my guy. All right. Shoot. All right. Again, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Carolina Rangers, I hope Alonzo Frink is good to go. Me too. Me too. Ryan Clark, I'm glad Clemson isn't ranked in the top 25 of baseball. Hopefully we get back to our glory days. Who are the big dogs on the team this year? So I talked about starting pitchers today. Definitely Thomas Farr and Brandon Jordan leading that rotation. There's some nice young pieces as well. Julian Bosnick might be your number 3 guy. Mag Cotto might factor in. The pitching staff as a whole. You got a plethora of arms, guys that throw hard with great stuff. And also, the lineup, man. Brennan Malone's going to be a stud. Wes Clark, Brady Allen, Brandon Fields is a name that you're probably not familiar with, a newcomer. He's a big-time, legit dude. Noah Myers, I already said Brennan Malone, Braylon Wimmer, of course, Danny Lloyd in the bullpen. Somebody mentioned Danny Lloyd. I think he's going to be your closer. So you got a ton of guys, bro. You got a ton of guys. You got studs all over the place. Savannah Webster, teams to watch in the SEC ranked. Definitely Vandy in Florida. Georgia for sure. Tennessee is ranked. They're doing well as a program. And then you got the West. I mean, we'll get the schedule here soon. It's going to be basically the same exact schedule as last year. So you take a look. We're going to play Tennessee, of course. We're going to play Mississippi State. We're going to play Arkansas. We're going to play, and those are only the home series. So, yeah, we're going to have some great matchups this season. All right, let me get to crap. Because people were asking about merch for the back-to-back Natty titles. I've got baseball merch, trust me. And we got more baseball merch coming, by the way. This is available, or should I bring it back? I don't even think it's on the store anymore. The Hail to the King. Nick Marshall, on a scale of 1 to 5, how much do you love it when Clemson trolls comment on your tweets? 10. Literally 10. So we have, all right, let's jump back to the phone lines. Phil's calling in. Hey, Phil, what's up, man?
Christopher.
What's up, buddy?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Not too bad. I've been trying to, call in and pick your brain a little bit.
Hey, it's a good problem when the phone lines are jammed. That's a good problem.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Tennessee is a joke, man. Like, that program has fallen so much.
Yeah.
I know people have, harped on it all day today, but what a slow meltdown for that program. Here's the thing. they deserve everything that they're getting right now. That fan base took, what was it? He was an alumni, right? Alumnus, Phil Fulmer, who was a national champion winning coach. And they ran him out of town as a head coach thinking that they could do better. And it's just been a shit show ever since.
Yeah. I mean,
that orange sure is ugly, and I'm so glad that they have fallen off the way that they have.
Yeah. No, I mean, trust me, I'm not sad about it. Definitely not sad about it. So
maybe next time they should try Bitcoin as a way to pay their players instead of
hey, that's going to be that you joke, but that's going to be the next wave, man. People are going to be, hey, they gave me 50,000 in Bitcoin, so I committed there. Like that's going to be the.
Hey, listen, that's a lot of money.
I know.
That's
a lot
of money in Bitcoin. Bro.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. You love to see it. It's crazy. I'm shocked how because I mean, I don't know, man. Just coming in this season, like, was Jeremy Pruitt even close to the hot seat? I mean, it's wild.
No,
how bad they are.
Yeah. That again, we talk about unrealistic fan bases. Those guys are definitely towards the top.
Yeah.
They really need psychic evaluation up there. Big time.
Yeah. No, it's wild. There's no other way to put it. It's just flat out wild. So,
yeah.
I love to see it though, man. I know we all love to see it.
Yeah. Absolutely. I know everybody is statue crazy right now over A'ja Wilson's statue, which is amazing and well-deserved.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody needs to say anything about any statue until Ray Tanner gets his. And if you can't separate Ray Tanner, the AD, from Ray Tanner, the two-time national champion coach, you're a fool.
Yeah.
He deserved his statue today.
Yeah. And people, it's so funny, man. I talked to Adam Matthews about this and all the guys that were on this team, I've talked to them about it. They're like, everybody forgets we went to the finals 3 years in a row. Like everybody forgets that 2012 team because they didn't win it. I mean, for any other program, that's like the greatest season in their history. And the 2012 team is just forgotten because we didn't win the whole thing. So it's wild.
Ray Tanner is the greatest head coach in Carolina history, and it's really not even arguable. I mean, Don Staley might get to that point, but it's Ray Tanner's show, Jack, right now.
Yeah.
A great North Carolina boy like myself that did great things at Carolina. I wouldn't say that I did great things. I drank a lot. I played some rugby, but he's a North Carolina boy like myself. I love Ray Tanner, the coach.
Yeah. No, for sure, man. I've got a lot of love for Ray, and it's that's why you don't really see me gang up on him, because it's like, number one, it's just tough to criticize an AD because most of us don't even know what an AD does in the day-to-day, and we can only judge him off of coaching hires. And I mean, I will definitely not shy away from the fact that there are issues behind the scenes, and I don't think he's really cut out to be an AD, to be perfectly honest. But like you said, it doesn't. None of it takes away from that run. And I mean, he made South Carolina baseball a big-time program from 1997 to 2000. We're really still. I mean, I know we're kind of going through some things, but till 2014, we didn't miss the postseason at all. So,
right.
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta run. I got a business call.
All right, man. Great talking to you. Go Cox. Yeah, absolutely. 843-790-3377, guys. 843-790-3377. Taking your calls, questions, everything else here on a Tuesday. We are off and running. Great to be back in studio. All right, let me show you guys this shirt, by the way. Tell me if you guys would like this to come back, because people were asking about can I make back-to-back Natty titles? I don't know that I can, but this is a shirt that I made a while ago. I mean, this was literally like January of 2018 I made this shirt. And you see it's got the rings of 2010 and 2011 and then all the years we've won the SEC. How do you guys like it? Do you want me to re-release this shirt? I will do it. If there's a demand for it, I will certainly do it. I'm going to make more baseball merchandise, but you guys let me know. How do you feel about this? So, Savannah Webster, he's the AD. Why doesn't he put up his own statue? I don't know. I don't know what goes into statues. I don't know. So, Landon Lynette, where's the new merch? It's being made, my friend. We haven't released it yet. But again, this is actually not new. This is old. This is old merch. But I released it 2018. So again, we were much smaller and a lot of people probably missed it. I will definitely re-release that if you guys are interested. Hey, yo, Zachary, what's up, man?
Hey, so yeah, about Tennessee, it really is like fun just watching that just fall apart. I don't know what they were thinking or why they did what they did, but you know what? Less competition is there for us.
Yeah, no, dude, I mean, I love to see it. I mean, who doesn't? You know what I mean? Like, it's it's wild. It's crazy to see. They're a complete mess. And hey, man, it takes a lot of the pressure off us, right? Because I know people had their opinions on Shane Beamer and the staff and all, but hey, that Tennessee situation, it's like, hey, at least we ain't Tennessee. I mean, golly. So
yeah,
it's wild.
Yeah, and it's like I see all these names like Napier and Herman and like I'm like, how many, like, why would they want to go there? Do they even know how many scholarships they're going to have to offer kids? Like, it's like there's so many uncertainties there. So why are you putting out all these big names?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's well, I'll be interested to see who they hire too. If they're going to stick with Kevin Steele, or they're going to try to go after Hugh Freeze or Billy Napier, or like what the deal is.
I heard there will be pushback. The SEC actually, I heard that from some people that the SEC might actually push back because they said that they will push back if we did it. But
well, when you're coming off of NCAA violations and then you're trying to hire a guy that had NCAA violations, it kind of like doesn't make a whole lot of sense, right? I mean, yeah. And
that's my thing. I think Kevin Steele has probably the best chances of getting it. But I don't know. I don't know. It's like, but if you have to ask me, like, I don't know anything. But since Kevin Steele's already there, you might as well just give it to Kevin Steele.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Steele will be kind of like that bridge guy, kind of like Matt Luke was for Ole Miss. I think because who's going to want to take the job with the NCAA stuff? Who's going to take the job?
Yeah. And that's my thing about why you just give it to Kevin Steele. Be like, you try to wipe your hands of it and just like, hopefully someone comes around, I guess.
Yeah, no, we'll see. It's going to be interesting to follow. But again, I just hope South Carolina can steal some recruits and some some of their players if they want to. Especially I look at a guy again like Jalen Hyatt, Dutch Fork alum, and hey, if he wants to come home, I we'll take him. So,
yeah. Also, I really like watching the Luke Day videos. He's an interesting guy.
Yeah, he is. No, he is. I like Luke Day a lot. Again, just the entire culture and everything around the program right now. It's positive vibes, man. You love to see it. Love to see it. Love to hear it. It's positive vibes for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's also great that Alshon came back too. That was
again, you're getting your best players ever back. I mean, that's valuable beyond measure. So,
yeah. All right, then that's mostly all I can.
Yeah, no, I mean, I appreciate the call. Call in anytime. Thanks so much.
All right, have a good one.
So, all right, brother, you too. Thanks. Yeah, great stuff. 843-790-3377, guys. 843. Also, I do want to plug my buddy. Sean Daniel from Insightful Interviews. Did a interview with him talking about business, life, how kind of everything came to be. If you guys do want to check that out, he does a phenomenal job, and he's also interviewing some really, really cool people, some great people, some people who have overcame adversity, had a lot of successes, and I was, humbled to go on his show. Extremely blessed, and it was really fun having that conversation with him. So check him out. Also, I want to mention our newest sponsor, by the way, and I'm going to have a legit ad read, by the way. I got to get you an ad read, so if CJ is watching, I do apologize. We're going to get this out. But Flex Squad Fitness in Chapin, South Carolina, guys. If you need a gym, if you're in the Columbia area, and it's worth the drive, by the way, if it's a hike for you, you don't have to be in whatever. They do a phenomenal job. He's been an accredited trainer since 2010. They've got a great gym, everything. Check them out, Flex Squad Fitness. Hey, if you mention you heard about him on the Spurs Up show, he's going to give you the first month free, guys. You literally cannot beat that. So Flex Squad Fitness, probably going to put their logo as well. I'm making a graphic thing right now to go on our an overlay, if you will, to go on the feed. Flex Squad Fitness in Chapin, South Carolina. Be sure to check them out. Really, really great stuff. I got to still go in there. I'm back in town now. Go get a workout in. So let's go back to the phone lines here.
Jordan Cooper. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right, I'm going to send this one to voicemail. I'm going to send this to voicemail because I saw he emailed me, but I will call him after this. Let's see. I wonder. I guess he called from Instagram or something. I don't know. All right, guys. 843-790-3377. Looks like we had a texter on the text line. You guys can text that number as well, 843-790-3377. All right. Travis Ford still no O-line coach. Yeah, I mean, they're probably just figuring out who they want. I mean, like I said, I'd love to see Travell Wharton again. Knowing Coach Beamer, we'll probably find out at 10 o'clock on Wednesday night, some crazy inconvenient time. But yeah, whatever. So, RJ Kelly, I love how Beamer has brought culture, family, and pride back to the program, and it's only the beginning. The sky is the limit. Yeah, I do too. I love it. Seriously. It's awesome to see. You absolutely love to see it. By the way, guys, here is the shirt that I'm wearing. You guys let me know. I'm probably going to redrop these along with a ton of other baseball merch. I'm a Kingston guy still. I know some of you aren't Kingston guys, but I'm a Kingston guy. So here you go. Boom, boom, boom. What do you guys think about this shirt? I love it personally. I think this is a dope shirt. So obviously this is a play off of the TV show. What is it? Game of Thrones, I think. Yeah. So yeah. All right, we got a texter on the text line. It's Hunter from Myrtle Beach. What guys in baseball do you think we lose the draft after this season? I think Farr and Jordan are definitely gone, assuming they have really, really good years, which I think they're going to. Andrew Eister will definitely be gone. Brady Allen will probably be. We're going to have a ton of guys gone, no question. So I'll probably re-release this shirt as well, the Hail to the King. You see, hold on, I'll show you. You see, I'm rocking the garnet version right now. I absolutely love this T-shirt. So I'll probably re-release it. And I've got some other baseball merch ideas in the works that I'll probably get made this week. Oh, let me show you guys this logo, by the way. I want to fire you guys up a little bit. I'm sorry, we're just literally just looking at merch here on a Tuesday, but we got a lot of stuff. I was working over the vacation. I was enjoying myself, having a good time, hanging out with the fam, riding some rides, but I was working. We were getting after it. Tell me how you guys like this logo. All right. You ready? Here we go. Boom. Boom. Hopefully I'm clicking the right one. Let's go. How do you guys like that logo? Whoa, God. Here we go. Boom. What do you guys think? Hats, merch with that logo on it? And we've got just the chicken. What do you guys think? Let me get some feedback. Here. What do you guys think? I think it's fire. I think that would look dope on a hat, personally. So that'll be coming this week as well. Ass kicking chickens. Let's go. My dude did a phenomenal job with this graphic. I personally love it. We're an ass kicking chicken, damn it. So yeah, I think definitely that on a hat would be absolutely fuego. I'll probably get that posted tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff going on today, so the merch will come out tomorrow, later this week, whatever. But you guys stay tuned for that. Boom, there's your sneak peek. So you guys let me know. Boogin Lady says, I like it once we start kicking ass. Agreed. Hey, for sure. Ronnie, it'll go on a hat and a shirt. And probably a hoodie too. So, yeah, I'll definitely put that out. My guy, again, did a phenomenal job with the graphic, and I just hit him up, and I was like, you know what? Let's do an ass-kicking chicken thing. It's always something you say, what's the definition of a gamecock and ass-kicking chicken? I think it'd be cool, so we'll do it. Again, guys, we got a little bit over 10 minutes. Taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Got a lot to get into here on a Tuesday. Yeah, a lot to get into. Like I said, check out my guy, Sean Daniel, with Insightful Interviews. Really, really great interview, really great conversation. I know it's a long convo, but if you got 2 hours to kill, just talking about business, life, everything. It was a humbling experience, like I said, to be deemed someone that he felt was worthy to come chat with and talk to, and it was really cool. It was just a really cool experience. So, Dakota Lee Center Fight, what's your score prediction for tonight's game? Yeah, I will post a graphic a little bit later, but 72-66 Gamecocks. I'm actually picking South Carolina to win. I know they're a 6-point underdog, but I don't know. I like the Gamecocks in this one. I really do. I think getting Frank Martin back, this is as complete as your roster has probably been all season. I feel good about it. I really do. I really like South Carolina. And by the way, thank God the game is at 7, because that game where we had it at 9 o'clock, I have to record the show after the game, which I'm not complaining, but I'd rather it be at 7 than 9. I can tell you that much. So, John Gibbs, make a rivalry shirt against Clem sucks in baseball. If we beat Clemson 2 of 3 or sweep them, God forbid, trust me, there will be a shirt coming, no doubt. I've got a really cool shirt in mind, though, that I think you guys are going to really like. I do. I've got a really, really dope T-shirt in mind for Carolina baseball. So you guys just stay tuned for that, like I said. So, let's see. Tyler Noel, Keyshawn has to come to play again tonight, and I like our chances. Yeah, him. You definitely need your guards, of course. You need A.J. Lawson, Jermaine Kuznar, Minaya all have really good games for you. What does Wildens Levesque do inside? Do you get Jalen McCreary back? I think that will be a huge key to the game as well, getting him back. But yeah, man, Keyshawn with a career night in his first game of the season. I don't know what it was. And again, I think having Martin back is going to eliminate some of some of the issues, the late game issues that we saw. I think getting him back is going to eliminate some of those late game issues. So I think Gamecock basketball will be good tonight. I got Carolina getting the win, 72-66. So again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls. Truly appreciate you guys tuning in here on a Tuesday. Again, a lot to get into. We've got the pressers coming up at 1 o'clock again. I will not stay live for those. So letting you guys know, oh God, is Twitter down? Is Twitter down, guys? Uh-oh. No, just on my laptop it is. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Chuck Thompson, what is going on with Seventh Woods? I don't know. And that's one of the storylines for me is what type of game do you get out of Seventh Woods? Because that's a guy, again, I didn't have any crazy expectations of him coming into the season, but I don't think he scored a point in the last 2 games. I mean, that's not what we were expecting from that guy. So do you see a different Seventh Woods tonight? I'll be interested to see what happens. I think it's something big to follow. And because, you think about this team, I know it was in a losing effort, but just how good we've looked as a team. How good we've looked as a team. Man, you get Seventh Woods going, you add him into that mix, if you will. This team could be scary. Ryan Clark, what pressers today? So Shane Beamer will speak at 1 o'clock. Then you have, good God, you have Torian Gray will speak. Luke Day will speak. Jimmy Lindsay will speak. And I think that's it. I think those 3 guys will speak. So Tyler Noel, I'm just ready for Carolina baseball. The starting rotation is the best it's been in quite a while. Should be very competitive this year. I agree. No, I love the 1-2 punch of Farr and Jordan. And ideally, I think what you'd want to do is go righty, lefty, righty, put Jordan in the Sunday slot and put a guy like Julian Bosnick or Mag Cotto in that Saturday role. So that's just what I'd like to do. Normally you don't see righty, righty, lefty. Cody Gaskins, yes, the pressers are on YouTube. Gamecocks Athletics is airing them. Like I said, I would stay live, guys, but we got a ton of stuff to do making content-wise. Just can't justify staying live till 3 o'clock sitting in this chair watching them. So, Landon Lynette, if the baseball season wasn't canceled because of COVID this past season, how do you think the team would have done? I think this was a postseason team. I don't know if they'd have hosted by any means, but I think this was a team that was just starting to hit its stretch, if you will. You just got Brennan Malone back. You had a healthy Carmen Majinski. Thomas Farr was pitching well. Brandon Jordan was pitching well. I think this would have been a postseason team. I really do. So, I'm excited for this year's team, man. I feel like you got a really good ball club. And I do want to say, with that being said, you got a really good ball club, right? You do. You got a really, really good ball club. I don't want fans to think, oh, we got a great team, we're going back to Omaha. Like, the SEC's loaded. You could be a really good team and go 15-15 or 16-14 in this league, but you're a really good team if you go 16-14 in this league. So, I see South Carolina hosting a regional. Again, my predictions will come out in a few weeks, but just off the cuff, I think this is a postseason team. I think this is a regional hosting type of ball club. I think this is a super regional type of ball club. Beyond that, who knows? Because again, you get in the postseason, and it all comes down to matchups and who has better pitching and all that stuff. But we all feel good about, once Carolina baseball gets to the postseason, we all feel pretty good about the prospects there. You know what I mean? Like, that's familiar territory for Gamecock baseball. I have no concerns once you get to the regional round. It's like, we expect to win. Bottom line, this is Gamecock baseball. Omaha's a standard. We expect to win. So, But I like this team. Again, there's definitely some unproven pieces that have got to come together, but I like to do this. This is one of the best teams South Carolina's had on paper since 2012, bottom line. So, yeah, I feel really, really good about it. Again, guys, we've got just about 5 minutes left. Taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Cody Gaskins, early prediction of who you think wins the College World Series. That's a tough one because, I mean, baseball is just unpredictable, but man, that starting rotation at Vandy with Kumar Rocker and Jack Leiter and and then Florida. I mean, Florida might have the best lineup in all college baseball. I think the better question is, Cody, will it be an SEC team that wins the College World Series? I won't say yes. I don't know. I think Florida is really, really good. I hate to crown them, but Florida's nasty, dude. So, Deacon_Liam, where can I watch the presser at 1? It will be on YouTube. Gamecocks Athletics. Gamecocks Athletics is airing it. Like I said, guys, I'd love to air it, but I have so much content is bleeding out of my eyeballs today. We have so much content to get out. Now, I'll be posting stuff from it. I'll be putting up quotes and graphics and all that good stuff. But, yeah, so. Tyler Noel, yes, the SEC is super competitive. I've been telling people that they could go 500 on the year in the SEC and still host a regional. This conference is just that good. Oh, and I hope we hit Kumar all over the ballpark. Yeah, we got to get revenge for old Tracy Rocker's doings. Yeah, we got to light up Kumar Rocker. Ryan Clark, just heard Carolina's one step closer to signing these St. Francis players. Yes, good deal. Yeah, that'd be great. Those guys, I mean, who knows how they're going to pan out, but, I mean, you're telling me we can get a 6'7" wide receiver? Yeah, I'm game with that. I'm game with that for sure. I'm definitely game with that. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's great to be back. I mean, vacation was great. Don't get me wrong, but it's good to be back. It's good to be back talking with you guys. Definitely missed it. Definitely missed being in studio. Definitely missed being on home soil, if you will. And really excited for the game tonight. Gamecocks taking on Missouri. South Carolina 5.5-point underdog now. Feel good about the game. Again, I'll be going live 6 to 6:30 to break everything down, preview the game, all that good stuff. Of course, we got the pressers from basically 1 to 3 o'clock. I've got a baseball clip dropping. I got a basketball clip dropping. I got graphic. Dude, like I said, content is literally like it's content overload. I'll almost sometimes I think, am I posting too much? But I don't think that's possible. So, and I would never stop posting. Come on. RJ Kelly, Universal Studios was great. It was awesome. It was great just spending time with the family, man, having that family vacation. You know what's so funny that I'm proud of? We did not miss a podcast. Had a show Friday and Monday. I was happy about that. So definitely glad to be back in the stew, though. With I was sitting here holding the mic like this, and it was kind of throwing the vibe off a little bit. So I'm definitely happy to be back in the studio and be doing it here, be talking to you guys. Yeah, it was really, really good stuff. So again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls. We got about 2.5 minutes left. Yeah, Universal was sick, man. Got to ride the new Hagrid's motorbike ride, which was great. Phenomenal ride. That was stupid fun. The Mummy's always fantastic. The Hulk is always fantastic. Yeah, it was a good time. It was a really good time. So, really, really good time. Trent Strickland, do you hold off on the St. Francis guys to see who leaves at Tennessee with only 3 spots left to take? I mean, that's something Coach Beamer would have to address. You know what I mean? How many guys realistically are you going to pull from Tennessee? I didn't know we only had 3 spots. Is that a thing? I didn't know that. Cody Gaskins going to head over to YouTube. Look forward to the show tomorrow. Yes, sir. Like I said, I'd love to stay live and air it, but that's a long time to be sitting in this chair, man. I'll definitely be covering it and putting up quotes and all that, but we got a lot of content to make in the meantime. So, RJ Kelly, yes, I did try butterbeer. Pretty good. I don't know that I'd want to drink an entire one by myself, and I didn't get the frozen one. That's probably where I messed up. I heard the frozen one was is the superior of the two, but I wanted to try the OG. So I said, screw it. I got the normal butterbeer. So yeah. Let's see. All right, cool. Well, guys, we're going to go and wrap up. Appreciate you all tuning in. Like I said, quick reminder, podcast drop this morning, episode 362, obviously breaking down the game tonight, talking baseball content. We're officially 1 month from opening day, guys. Ladies and gents, it feels so, so good. I talked baseball, starting the position unit previews, breaking down the Gamecocks, starting pitchers, heading into 2021. So really, really good stuff there. Great podcast today. Great Daily Crow today. Like I said, it's great to be back in studio. I'll be doing the live pregame show, 6 to 6:30. 6 to 6:30 right here. If you guys want to tune in, leave your questions, comments ahead of South Carolina's game tonight against Missouri. Again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go tune into the pressers, the press conference to see what old Shane Beamer and the crew have to say. Thank you so much. We'll talk again tomorrow. Thanks, guys.